This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, proudly sponsored by Air Up. I'm joined by Viddal Riley after the weigh-in. Viddal, things have been a bit crazy this week. You've been doing a few interviews. Do you enjoy doing the interviews? Has that become a part of your career now?
Yeah, the interviews are fun, man. I don't do them all the time, you know what I mean? I don't do them all the time, so when these events happen, especially the biggest two happen in the scene, I think it's only right that we catch up with the fighters and, you know, just document it.
I love the show Iron Wills, Real and Wills. Be nice you guys uploaded a little bit more, the consistency.
Yeah.
But I've got a quick question. I guess Wade and True Georgie, they probably have this problem a little bit as well. When you give your opinions on the fights, do you ever get interviews rejected of certain fighters because you said something about them? Does that ever happen?
No, not yet. Like, if I talk about anyone in a certain way, I don't expect them to do one anyway, so I don't ask them, do you know what I mean? But so far, we haven't been... Anyone that we've had a problem with or spoken harshly about, they always do an interview and sort it out with us in the interview, which I think is the way it should be done, you know, all men. So just chat properly, and if you got a problem with something I said, it's not... I never target anything personal. I'll talk about what you show me skill-wise. Same with Lee, so that's our approach. So, you know, yeah, we ain't been rejected yet like that.
Yeah. That's fair. It's more interesting as well. Everyone loves to watch a good argument on camera, so I guess everyone's a winner in that aspect. Quite JJ, when you see him on stage and you see him fight now, obviously you coached him in the past, sometimes it's a little bit challenging for you. Is it ever frustrating thinking, oh JJ, just throw a jab to the body there? Do you ever get that in your head?
No, of course. I think that's natural. I'm always going to feel that way because I played that role, so I'm always going to want to... But I watch boxing and do that anyway, even with people that I didn't train. You know what I mean? It just makes me think like, oh, why didn't you do that? Or why didn't you do this? But the mood that he's in and how he's behaving, I like it. I like it. This gives me the most confidence that he can pull off a miracle.
I think you said before that when you were coaching him, that you knew the skill set was there and you had the heart, but the confidence was always a little bit here and there. With this one, he's fully confident. Do you expect him to get the job done on Saturday?
Oh, man, I hope so, I don't know, I can feel it in the air. He's going to do something he's not supposed to do, which is beat Tommy Fury. How I think if he wins it's gonna be a KO. I can't see him outboxing him. He might stop him or something, but boxing's weird. Elbows happen, head clashes happen, cuts happen, ankles happen. All it takes is one of those things, and then the fight's level playing field, you know. So it's only right to, if I had to put my hand on it, put my hand on Tommy, because he's the guy with the better technique and who's been boxing his whole life. But I mean, people bet because, you know, there's the chance that the favourite's not always going to win. And I feel more in that mode right now.
Hopefully KS can get the job done. Just for yourself, one last one. Obviously winning the English title the last time out. I think the first time I ever interviewed you, about 2 years ago, you were saying English title was first, and finally it's ticked off the list.
Yeah,
Do you think you'll be early next year, kind of February, March time, you'll be out next on Sky Sports?
I think December.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I should be out December. And then if that all goes according to plan, we'll be out again in the next year looking for the British title. I want to win the British title in 2024.
Oh, historic title. I mean, one on one shoulder, one on the other.
That's what I mean, the British title 2024. Same way I told you I'll get something this year. We say what we mean, we do what we say.
British Commonwealth next year, and then go for the European and World. That sounds pretty good, Viddal.
Listen, as long as I'm leveling up, as long as I'm getting paid, as long as I'm winning, then it's great.
Awesome. Viddal, appreciate the interview. Thank you. Cheers, Viddal. Nice one. Awesome.